Tell me everything I need to know about this project, Me Too.
Hardest shit out right now. Hardest project out right now, man. I'm running a new wave right now. I'm trying to do something new. I'm trying to do something different. And when you listen to it, you're gonna get that vibe. I got something for the ladies. I got something for the niggas. I got something for everybody. You gonna I think that's why they gonna mess with it, cause I relate to everybody on it. There is something for literally everybody on that project, and you gonna like it. 17 songs, and all 17 of them hard. Ain't no skips.
And that's the deluxe version.
Yeah, for sure. That's the deluxe.
Is this project considered an album, mixtape, or EP?
Oh no, it's album for sure. We was definitely shooting for an album, and we made it happen. It's definitely an album.
Why go that route for this project?
You know, I didn't have my training wheels on for a long time. We was making mixtape music for a minute, so I had to outgrow that. It was time to make an album, do something official, put it on all major platforms, and we was gonna see what it do.
Can you explain the title and its meaning?
Yeah, so I called it. I got like a mixtape, like a EP out. That's actually on Apple Music also. It's called Me, and it's just me, just being me. So when I make my music, I want people to feel and relate to it. So I named it Me, and to just describe who I am as an artist. So when I did the sequel, I just added the two on it. So Me Too.
You came up with this, or someone coined this for you?
Nah, I did it all by myself for sure.
Now, if the answer to this next question was already said when I asked about the title and meaning, then I apologize, but I'll still ask this anyways. Is there a message with this project?
Yeah, it's a message. Just basically be yourself. I think when you listen to it, you definitely gonna get that feel, like just being comfortable with yourself and embracing all your flaws. I think I did that. I think I did a real good job on this project of doing that. Just embracing who I've become as a artist, a father, and just learning. I think so. When you listen to it, that's definitely just embracing yourself, who you are.
Who is this project for?
Everybody, my fans, anybody who listens. If you wake up in the morning and you trying to get to it and you trying to hustle and you trying to do something that you love to do, this project for you. If you going through it with your baby mama, this project for you. If you got family issues, this project for you. It's for everybody.
Is there an age minimum to listen to this project?
I mean, it's it's explicit. I'm cursing in it, so I would just advise like if you a strict parent, make sure your kids, if you don't want them listening to it, don't put it on. But if you don't care, it's for anybody. Anybody can listen to it for sure.
As far as the artwork for this project, can you explain the concept behind it?
Yeah, I went through a process of rebranding. So when I dropped this project, I decided to put a ID, and on the identification card is basically just introducing who I am as an artist. And if you read it, it's pretty descriptive, and you're gonna see everything. My name, who my alias is, Lil Jonas, the fourth Jonas brother, all that. You're gonna see everything.
Can you explain that?
Oh, the fourth Jonas brother. I'm a rock star, man. I do this, like I said. I'm It's a new wave. I'm doing this shit for real. It's a new wave, and I'm starting this shit. I'm just a complete rock star. So when you look at artists like the Jonas Brothers, and then you hit me, I think you wouldn't have a problem, seeing why I say that. I'm just me. I'm a rock star. That's what I do.
And you coined this name for yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Have they ever responded to it?
Oh yeah. When you starting off as an artist, like I said, I'm rebranding. It came off. Actually came off pretty easy. They fucked with it hard right off the bat. Like locally, they loving it, and you trying to, expand and make it go global. But right now, they loving it. They fucking with it.
Let me rephrase my question. Have any of the official Jonas Brothers
Alright.
responded to this name?
No, they have not.
Is this a name for some clout?
Nah, it really ain't a clout, cause no, not at all. It's for me. When you listen to my music, I think you'll understand why I speak the way I speak and why I believe what I believe. I'm a real life rock star. I do this shit. You can't tell me I can't.
What's the feedback been to this name here?
No, like I said, positive. Straight out. When I jumped out the gate with it with no warning at all. I kind of just did it, and they embraced it. Like I said, locally, they loved it. They embraced it, and and they going with it.
You did say that answer before, but I just wanted to make sure. it matched up to my question correctly.
For sure.
So I apologize for the repeat there for those watching in the audience. As far as the artwork, you came up with this or a graphic designer did?
No, I came up with it just, thinking about something I wanted to do in order to, make my idea come to life. And that was the best way I could think. And I liked that. It was real creative. And shout out to Rashad who did it.
As far as the release date of this project, which was April 24th, was there any significance behind that date?
Nah, it wasn't no significance behind that date at all. We just making sure everything was done was what we was trying to make sure. Just making sure like we got all the beats cleared and making sure that we was able to do everything in a timely manner. That was the only thing that I personally was looking forward for that date.
Looking back and how things played out, were you happy with that date that was chosen?
For sure.
And why do you say that?
Cause the love, when you certain days you drop, you might not get a reaction, depending on what time and everything. And with that being said, this is one of the few times when I've dropped mixtapes before, and I dropped, like I said, it's the deluxe version, so I dropped the album before. When you trying to shoot for a date, sometimes everything fall apart. So I was just really happy that I was able to get everything out in a timely manner.
And let's back some things up here for a sec. So the original release date, the initial release date for the original project was April 24th.
No, the original for the regular version of it dropped in December, and then I dropped the deluxe in April.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay. So all my questions thus far have been in reference to the deluxe.
Yeah.
Okay. And your answers have been for the deluxe.
Exactly, yeah.
When it comes to the April 24th release date, was that a saturated release date at the time?
No.
And because this is the deluxe version and you released it, do you remember the original release date?
Yeah, it was December 1st, I believe.
Okay,
yeah.
So January, February, March, April, almost June, about 5 months, a little over 4 months from the original project to the deluxe. Were you happy with that amount of time?
Yeah, I'm about, just growth and watching and learning from my mistakes. So I really, after I dropped the original one, I wanted to sit back and just see what it was gonna do. And in between that time, I dropped a lot of music videos, to help promote it and everything. So once I knew I was ready to do the deluxe, I went ahead and did it, because originally I wasn't gonna do it on the deluxe. I was gonna move into another project, but I kind of wanted to bring my fans back to this project and let them give it another listen and see what was gonna happen.
How much extra songs was on the deluxe?
7.
Were these 7 songs recorded during the time you recorded for the initial original album?
Some of them were. So I think 2 of them were, and then the rest of them I recorded while I was afterwards.
Had any of these songs been released between December and April, or this was a first-time listen for everybody?
It was a
on April
first-time
24th?
Listen for everybody. Yeah.
And for time reference, it's June 2021 now. Now, for someone that has not had a chance to press play yet, can you describe the sound, overall speaking, when they do?
Hard, too hard. You gonna fuck with it. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be. I know it ain't gonna be. You gonna listen. It's 17 songs on there. Ain't no skips for me. So I'm gonna just take my average consumer. You ain't gonna do no more than 2 skips. You gonna fuck with everything. I think that's what make this project stand out so much. So when they hear it, you gonna find everything you love. You gonna relate. You gonna relate to something out of them 17 songs.
And speaking of these 7 songs for the deluxe, did you add these 7 at the very end of the initial track list, in front of the initial track list in the very beginning, or did you scatter it throughout?
No, we put it in the beginning of it. So when they came back to it, they can hear the first 7. Since it's all new.
And then after that 7, it's the original order.
Yeah, for sure.
From beginning to end. As far as the lyrics on this project, did you write them or freestyle and punch in?
punch in. That's what I'm big on, punching in. Like I'm not big on writing because it don't come off natural for me. I feel like it come off head ass. So I do a lot of punching in.
Did you have any help with these lyrics?
Nah, I ain't had no help.
In regards to your lyrics,
Yeah,
how
no.
honest?
Oh,
Go ahead. In regards to your lyrics, how honest are they?
Oh, 100%. They real for sure.
As far as the length of this project, there are 17 songs, as you've already mentioned, in the deluxe. Why that amount for this one?
Um, when I really played it safe when I did the deluxe, so I already had 10 songs. You know, I know when you a newer artist and you really working on yourself and you trying to grow your fan base, you know, you don't have a luxury to keep them, you know, giving them so much to listen to. You don't have that luxury. So when I did 10 and, you know, I got a really, really, really good feedback and reactions from those 10, I didn't want to get them, I didn't want to overwhelm them too much. And so when I did the deluxe, I originally had 5 songs, but I was like, nah, I got a few more songs I really want them to hear. So I kind of just snuck 2 more songs on there, you know, just to give it to them. But I really want to keep it like, you know, short and simple for them.
Okay, now I want to break this down in 2 ways, talking about the original project and then the deluxe. Let's start with the original. How many songs did you have to choose from the start for the original project? Obviously, you landed at 10,
Right.
but how many did you have to choose from before you land on that 10?
I went through probably like, I want to say about like 30.
And how'd you go about narrowing that down? What was that process like?
Well, it was crazy because I had a whole different project before. Like I had a whole Me Too was supposed to be different than what it was, and when I heard the 10 that I selected originally, I really didn't care for it. I was like, it's not. It sounded real mixtapey. Like it didn't sound like an album. So I went back and you know I had to make some more songs, and then there was songs on there that I decided I was gonna keep, and it was just like they was just hard. They was the hardest out of the hardest, and everybody agreed on it. It was a team effort. Everybody on the team liked them. They fucked on them, and that's how we came up with the decision.
How long did that process take? Just the
Uh,
narrowing down from 30 to 10. Rough estimate.
Probably like a month.
Now, in regards to the deluxe, you chose 7 songs as the final track
Right.
list to add on to the original. How many did you have to choose from before you land on that 7?
Probably about the same thing. No, less than that because I wanted some newer stuff on there probably. So I probably narrowed like out of like 15 songs. I originally chose like the 5 hardest songs, and like I said, I had 2 more that I really really liked, and I just wanted to I snuck them in there and throw them in them.
And how'd you go about that narrowing process?
Like I said, just listen to like the hardest of the hard. Like I found like the ones that I knew that they was gonna love. I know sometimes as an artist when you make music, you kinda second guess yourself when you're listening to it. But those 5 songs, it was no question about them. I could listen to them like I know they gonna fuck with them.
And how long did that process take for the deluxe version?
The deluxe was pretty quick once I knew I was gonna do the deluxe, so it probably took me like a week to do that.
Now, you mentioned clearing beats for this project. Did you have to clear anything else aside
Nah,
from the beats?
no verses, none of that. Nah, just beats.
No samples in the beats?
Nah.
When it came to just clearing the beats, though, how long did that process take?
That was kind of tricky too, cause a lot of the producers, like, I was going through like sites to get them. So when I hit them up directly, it kind of took them a long time to get back to me, like via Instagram or just DM me back. But no, other than that, it wasn't really too long. Like I said, it was pretty quick. Just staying vocal with people. That's all it really was.
Okay, and again, we'll divide this next question into 2. We'll talk
Right.
about the original and then the deluxe. Who put this track list together? Let's start with the original.
My team put it together. I came up with one originally, and then they came back and switched it up, and it was a little bit more polished and professional. And like I said, that's one of the things I like about my team. You know, we work well together, and we came into an agreement.
How much time did that take? Just the
Uh,
track list alone.
that was like a few hours. You know, in the studio one day, he put it together right there.
Now, you ended up you ended up going with the team's choice
Right.
instead of your own. But was there a strategy to the final song order for the original project?
Yeah, I believe so on their end. It wasn't that like for me. The content is my big thing. How we dress it and how they put it together. This for me is real free. It's up to them. I'm confident in my team. They professional. They do this a lot more than I have done. So with that being said, I really didn't. I trusted it and I let them pick for me.
Do you know what their strategy was for this track list?
No, I really don't. I don't know.
Okay. And was this the first time you used this team to put the track list together?
Yeah, this is the first time I ever did like a real professional project. Like I ventured off on my own, did like some official stuff. Got some mixtapes that could be still up. I don't know. You probably have to search under another name and everything. So this is my first official one.
You don't consider the EP official?
Nah, it's not really. No, that's not official. No.
Why not?
Cause it's like I said, it's really mixtapey. It's really amateur. You can hear the amateur in it, but it was just cool so people can look back and see my growth, and that's why I really kept it up.
Okay, when it comes to the deluxe now, same question. Who put that track list together? Just the deluxe part.
I put the track list together for the deluxe.
And take me through that process.
It was kind of easy when I had the content. When I kind of watched how, I don't know their method. I'm just taking what I got from it. I saw how they structured everything in it, and I kind of like trying to mimic it my own way. And I just try to polish it up the best way I can. Just like as a consumer, how would I want to hear these songs?
And how much time did that take you?
Not long, probably a few hours.
Why not let the team do this process for you as far as the track list for the deluxe?
Right now in my career, I feel like we all on an agreement to see how, helping me grow independently as an artist and just watching me grow. So a lot of this stuff is trial and error. And we work well on that. All the stuff that we doing is really just trying to see, what's gonna work best for me. And it's good to have a team, but sometimes I gotta take that leap of faith on my own. Like I said, I let them take control of the original one. So this one, I want to see how well I would do on my own with making it, with lining it up. So I went ahead and just did it on my own.
When it comes to the deluxe now, did you premiere this on a specific platform first, or you release it on all digital streaming platforms at the same time?
All the digital platforms at the same time.
After this deluxe project releases for the very first time on April 24th, that first minute it's out, it's public, it's live. What was that feeling like?
Man, like, it be nervous because I'm refreshing my timeline because I'm waiting for them people who I know who was waiting for it to just like say something about it. Wait for them to say like something about the first bar that they heard. Like, so it's kind of you kind of antsy, but like it's gonna come. So it come in a few hours, especially for new artists. Like I'm a new artist growing, so that reaction it might take a few hours and stuff like that, but it's definitely gonna come. And I'm definitely antsy and be excited for it.
What happens in that first hour or couple hours after it releases?
We at that point we happy it's out. They enjoying it. When you confident behind your product and what you're putting out to people, I ain't really stressed about it. I know I'm gonna get a good response for it. I'm really just waiting on that response in a way.
So are you working it or are you celebrating it?
I'm celebrating it for sure. Oh God, we getting high. We doing everything for sure.
Was this the same protocol like the release of the original?
Yeah, for sure. Well, the release of the deluxe was kind of different from the original because the original, I was kind of playing like I'm a new artist. So I was kind of just throwing it up there and like, we ain't did this before. Let's see what this feedback we're going to get back. And when we got the good feedback from that, I think that gave me like to be comfortable to celebrate for this deluxe. The deluxe, I was really just waiting for the good feedback to come in. Like I wasn't really waiting for like negative or like nobody's gonna say nothing bad about it. It was just a matter of time for them to like hype my head up.
After this project was released, was there any remorse in the songs chosen or the order of the track list?
Not at all. I'm 10 toes behind everything that we did behind this project. I feel like this is one of my best projects. I can't wait to make more. Like I feel like if they fuck with this, man, they gonna fuck with my next shit for sure.
Let's divide this next question into two. From start to finish, how much time did the original project take to put together? From recording to releasing it?
A year. Yeah, like I said, because I went back to the drawing board after I did the first 10 songs and I really didn't care for it. And that was just me. It was like my first time not being a worker, you feel me, not working a 9 to 5. So I was really just tied into music. And that's what I was doing for the whole year, just really just making song after song after song, just trying to find me, trying to find out like who I was as an artist.
And then the deluxe version took 4 to 5 months.
Yeah, it took 45. Like not even. It just took me 4 to 5 months to put it out. It didn't take me that long to make it. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was gonna make a deluxe. You know, I make a lot of music, so once I realized I was gonna make a deluxe, like I said, it took me probably like 2 or 3 weeks just to make sure everything was squared out and it was gonna be it was gonna release the right time.
Now, financially, the deluxe and the original together, how much did this project cost to create?
Like the project itself, it really didn't cost that much because I record myself, so I don't pay for studio time. It was really like just like the background stuff, just making sure we got the right promotion for it and everything. And like I'll probably say like roughly like I probably spent like 10K.
Did you have a budget going into it?
Not really. I really didn't. I went into my mindset saying that I wanted to spend my money on the right things. That's all I was really saying that I wanted to do. I just wanted to I just want to go put my money with in the right places. That's all I was concerned about. I knew that I'm playing Russian roulette and I'm gambling with this, rap shit in the first place. So with that being said, I just want to make sure that everything was going. I can account for everything that I'm putting my money into. So even if I lose it, it's like, you know what? I gave myself a chance and this is what we doing. And I ain't sad about it. So that's all I was making sure.
Looking back, was spending that amount of money on it worth it?
For sure. I do it again. Like I realize as an artist you gotta do it. You gotta invest in yourself. You gotta, sacrifice. I'll do it again for sure.
We're talking about the deluxe here now, is this your best work so far musically?
Um Yeah, I would say because this is my only official project I got out right now, so I would say yeah, this is hard, but I got harder shit coming out. I feel like I've grown since I've done the regular version before the deluxe, and after the deluxe I've grown. I'm still working right now, so right now it's hard, but the shit I got coming out, man, it's harder than hard. Y'all gonna fuck with it.
What's your favorite song on this project? Your personal favorite?
My personal favorite, I probably have to
And this
say
could be on the original or deluxe.
Lock Up.
Tell me more about that song.
Um, it's produced by Jackpot. I I like how fun it is, when you can make music effortlessly and timeless music and you can always go back and listen to it and just have that feel good about it. And for me to create it for myself, I love that song. I like how fun it was. I like how fun the video was. Coming soon. It ain't out yet, but I like how fun that video was and everything. Everything about that song, the energy, it was just love. I like that song a lot.
As far as the producers and features, is this your first time collaborating with any of them or these repeats?
Uh, on this project, this is my first time collabing with Jackpot, but everybody else, they in-house. They Gang Boy be making hits. Yeah, everybody that was on this project, they in-house.
You did have two features on this project.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why not just go solo on the whole thing?
Um, I'm as an artist, I'm trying to branch out in different what's the word? Like in different people's lanes and things like that. I got a certain lane and then two artists that I brought, they brought their own fan base, they brought their own flavor to it. And that's what I needed. I got Boss Chavo on there who, he a familiar face in the streets around our neighborhood. So his fans can embrace it. And then I got Lil Reddy, who is a good friend of mine, who's an artist who's like I never thought would be an artist, and he going crazy. I fuck with his sound. He not even officially out there yet, and for them both to deliver 2 hard verses for me, like that's what I needed. They did it, and they brought to my project what I needed them to bring, and I fuck with it.
Looking back, was that the right decision to have these 2 features?
Oh, for sure. It was for sure. It was one the best things for my project, if I should say.
These were paid features?
No, definitely love these. They from my house, so it was cool.
Now, anything else you want to mention about this project or question I didn't ask people want to know about it? Other than what we've already said.
Nah, not really. Make sure y'all go fuck with that shit. Go get it. Tell me, like, look, hey, DM me and let me know how you feel about it, man. Like, I don't care. Even if you don't like it, just DM me and just let me know. That's all I care about. Just tell me how you feel about this project so I can get better as an artist.
What platform should they be DMing you at?
Instagram. Hook me up. Look me up on Instagram at Love You Gizmo. LUVYOUUGIZMO.
Anybody else you want to shout out that you did not mention in regards to this project? Whether it was the original or deluxe here.
Nah, we mentioned everybody. It was a team. Everybody on my team, they know who they are, and everybody worked their ass off. Everybody did what they were supposed to do, and they know who they are.